Hello, hello, I'm Rangru.
And I'm Graham.
We're here today with a 1v1 from the Wargame Bootcamp
Mm.
Discord Hardened tournament. So, going down a few tiers, we are here on the Punchbowl, and who is playing today, Mr. Graham?
So on the left-hand side, we have Steve Raptor here in the blue playing as Blue 4 Unspecified 1985. And then the right, we have Grand playing as Eurocorps General, I believe.
Indeed, so really quite weird seeing a literal 1985 deck, kind of a more airland battle style. So I'll be curious to see without the super heavy equipment how it would do against a deck which does have a lot of very good super heavy equipment.
He's brought the Kurnas, which is, the super weapon, so
Hmm.
that's the whole reason he's playing this deck, probably. I mean, I honestly don't know. But we do see this Cobra real quick ring opening up in the Legion 90 before they can get into the into Echo there. And so if Raptor's quick here, he could basically completely lock down Echo off the start.
Yeah, it's a heavy investment. There's really not a whole lot here from Grand. I mean, he's got the
Yep.
M41s being brought on in, a lot of infantry. Yeah, he's gonna shut that down right off the bat. And as we usually see, being able to secure the northern side so early on gives you a very nice, comfortable point advantage.
Yeah, the question just is what do you do once you take it, right? Like eventually, unless you CV up early and kind of use it. Whereas, Grand, he has a nice little force here moving into Charlie. He's got, I mean, Faustmaker 90 there, Legion 90, some Milan F3. I mean, he had some decent, like some high quality infantry there and Bravo as well.
Yeah, he could try to sweep up the rest of the map, especially down south. That Tiger 2 is making some damn good progress. It's only at 1 BTR 152, which could pose a threat, but not really. So yeah, it's really just down to Grand for maneuvering.
Yeah, I mean, if you're from Grant's point of view, I don't know how much he really knows about what was an Echo because all of his stuff kind of died to a Cobra. So you really can't infer that he has the ability, the knowledge that there's that much infantry or just equipment in general up north. So pushing in Bravo right now and Charlie, I think could probably be his goal. I just don't know if it'll be instinctive for him to just do that right now based off the information available to him.
Yeah, and we're seeing he's just setting up a more defensive location around Alpha. I don't think he's really going to invest in the major counterattack. Yeah, he is slowly mopping up Bravo at Fauchemiaga, beating up Norland Jaegers.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say were, but yeah, the
Oh,
fire support comes in.
and they got smacked right there. This Faustmaker hit the open. That was 15 down to 5 almost instantly. And that's crazy expensive here. Milan F3, actually, the missile's probably worth more than hitting those M41s. Um, Same with the Tiger as well. Now, lucky for Grand, the Faustmaker squads themselves are still alive. So, in theory, he could get this back up. Though I don't know why he's pushing it forward. I'll just leave it in the back. I don't know what he's... Oh, he's playing with fire.
He really is, and same with the
Oh,
Tiger getting sniped by the Crow Tower. Yeah.
yeah, really big pickup there by the Kratal going and knocking that Tiger out the sky. That's 120 plus unit. It's really it's expensive. It's valuable across the battlefield here, and to lose it like that without much a lot of gain that hurts if you're a Grand. Also, the Rima 85 going and completely cleaning up that little incursion there by the Vabs. Just the Apilas doing Apilas things.
It's quite a while since we've seen like Remas in general. Like in your Eurocore decks, you never taken, but I guess in a 1985 deck, he's a pretty good infantry because you get appealers.
Yeah, because a lot of times when you see Eurocore decks, the Legion 90 is basically filling that role, right? And then if you're going to bring two shock infantry units, it's typically Panzergrins they're bringing for the Martyr 2s. So it's very rare that a Eurocore general deck has just the infantry slots available to them for Rema 85s. But they are a good unit. They are shock infantry and they have the Appealus.
Yeah,
So
pretty much the
kind of a
same
benefit.
infantry firepower. It's just Eric's versus Appealer and Rel. Eric's does reign a little bit more supreme.
Yeah, it's got more range to it. It does have more AP as well, two more. And Legion 90, they're just, they are one of the best infantry units in Wargame. Almost said Warno there for a second.
And Legion LARP as well.
Yes, Legion LARP
Yes.
is a real thing. Though these Faustmaker 90 need to get repaired, so there is a supply truck coming. I really don't like his playing with that. Those is expensive area. Back it up. That's an expensive infantry unit, 35 points per squad. He's already actually traded out a few units from Grand has. So I really don't think it's smart to be kind of playing with fire with them.
Yeah, he's gonna be using his other Fallschirmjäger, well, Scrooge to push on through and clear Norland Jaegers. And
Yeah.
he's pretty much gonna mop up Bravo. As we're already seeing, south of Foxtrot, he's doing some sneaky Legion 90 plays here, so he's probably gonna try to set up by the road and get a few transport snipes.
Yeah, Grant's issue is going to be, I think, moving forward now, this little truck running around. It's going to drive into Charlie there. Might run right into the CV. The Panther should put him into it there, yeah. But he probably can infer that the CV's right there. It'd be funny if he took a Kernhass out. But it's I think if you're Grand, you're kind of in a weird position because you have taken Bravo, but Charlie is super weak in terms of his own defense for it, and he knows Echo's under Steve's control. So the idea, I guess, would be to push Delta, but he has nothing there for that type of push right now. So it's gonna be minutes before he can really do anything.
Yeah, he's just very much kind of stuck in Bravo at the moment. Maybe considering some of his maneuvering, he'll try to go back into Foxtrot Echo. Does have a few, he has forest control south of Foxtrot Echo, which is something at least. But yeah, he's very much like spread out, moving like, Legion 19, the Vabs, and just these small strike forces all across the map, trying to feel the weakness in the Raptors' lines.
Yeah, and I just don't necessarily see one right now. Raptor even's gonna get some Roviat, which they're obviously not good in terms of issue quality, but all Raptor has to do is contest Bravo, and the game will pretty much be his. I mean, from the way it's moving forward, he's in a very good position off his opening. Whereas we do see these Legion 90 from Grand, they're actually pushing golf right now, which is just super funny. Wow, and Raptor has an SAS squad to protect his CV.
Oh wow.
It's pretty expensive. Plus 4 M4, no, 6 M40, 5 M40, M41s around the perimeter. Yo, he takes base defense seriously.
He does. He's not gonna mess about at all.
No, we do see this Roviat engage with the Fallschirmjäger 90 right there, which they will lose that fight without probably doing too much damage here. But it's just, once again, he grouped them into 4. Oh, where's the Kernhass?
Yeah, it's the Terminator squad, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any infantry unit they run into right now, those auto-delete, but they're just begging for that Israeli super weapon to fly in right there and just hit them.
God. Yeah, it's just such a huge, strike group, yeah. He's just gonna get bombed immediately if he pulls it out. But even then, he can't really pull them out. Because it's all open ground. He's kind of reached the limit of his infantry play. He needs tanks in Bravo, long-range fire support to actually continue that push and solidify it.
Yeah, and also, Rain, there's no AA there. These Cobras could totally walk in there. I mean, he could push the Roviat up there to spot the Fallschirmjäger. You don't care if they die. They're 10 points. It doesn't matter to you whatsoever. You could keep that train up all day and let the Cobras with their Hydra rockets just go ahead and deal damage to the Fallschirmjäger. It's just because there's no A whatsoever. There's an AMX 10, some Fuchs Milans really don't count. A Caesar being bought by Grand here.
Ooh.
Huh.
The heavy artillery play. It can always be very 50-50 in these 1v1s. But
I think it's being generous there.
Yeah. Well, okay, 2080.
Yeah.
But the front line has gotten pretty stagnant. He is a run who really needs to be on the offensive. So unless he can get some very good pickoffs here of his Caesar, immediately, I don't think this is gonna pay off well.
There's 2 CVs in golf.
What?
In golf, there's 2.
Oh God. Why?
I don't know.
Get one of those bad boys up to Foxtrot. You could be taking a plus run right now.
Maybe the Legion 90? He's scared of the Legion 90?
Maybe. Oh yeah, he's got that dude surrounded.
Yeah, this is some deep, this is deep spec ops. Yeah, deep spec ops up by here by the Legion. I know they just run to the M41.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Of infantry.
How he moves it up.
It is. Okay, so it literally was just because of the Legion.
Yeah.
Oh, these F3s are actually out in the open right there, and they're just going to die to the M41. That's a super expensive ATGM just to go down like that to try and pick off an M41. That's multiple times now, Rain, that Grand has used a really expensive unit to try and kill something that's sub 40 points. Actually, sub 20 points.
it's not a worthwhile trade. Like, you really wanted to be safe. Honestly, if it was F3 missiles, you just kind of want to turn them off until a tank comes by.
Yeah, they're almost really not worth it a lot of times because they're good, right? But we both are believers in the cheap ATGM, and
Yeah.
it's just, especially if you know your opponent's going, Euro, or it's not even Eurocorps, NATO General or Blue 4 General, excuse me, playing too much more now, and General 1985. Like, what do you even need the F-32 kill?
No, it's a Leopard Tray 4, which
And
is
look
the
at now, the
scariest thing.
supply cost isn't worth it. It's hitting the Zelda. Like that right there, deep. We're the deep elite tournament boys, Razman or Blitzwork or Comment. I think the supply cost is even worth killing the Zelda for the F3.
Oh, and also just the opportunity cost of unveiling your ATGM, because there's always the chance of getting counter
Oh,
battered
there it
very
is.
quickly.
There it is. I've been waiting for
Oh,
it. It's coming up. The Roviat spotted it. Let's see if he fire positions with the Kernas. Okay, missiles are away. There's no AA here, no fighter plane. Let's see how much damage it gets. He missed.
oh, come on. Come on!
So mega letdown. But the Cobras are engaging here. But they're basically just hitting the Vabs. So the M41s are getting some shots in. Where's the other Cobra? He should bring that. There it is. Yeah. It still has. Oh, it's only on 1 HP though.
Hmm.
No, what's the Raphael? Is the Raphael going for the Cobra?
Yes!
The Rafale's going for the Cobra. I mean, it gets one of them. The Crotal's way back there, and it's turned off. Why is the Crotal
Right.
turned?
Why? It's
don't
not
know.
radar.
I don't know.
That's...
Maybe he only wants it shooting at very specific units.
Well, he's getting a rolling 2 now, so hopefully he keeps that, well, I'd say keep that missile on. But that's a missile he does need to turn off in case he does come by.
Maybe he's just practicing. If he does it for all of his AA, he'll be able to do it when the seed comes.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, the Rafale was called out to kill the Cobras, which it did succeed. I guess I can't say too much. But these Fallschirmjäger are advancing in the open here against the Roviet. We see them kind of holding their own. They haven't lost a single man out here in the open. Oh, one finally goes down to the German Terminators. And they should get this building. Is there another Kernas? Yeah, he does have the Carta too, right?
He does.
Yeah. I mean, where's the Kernas? Give it to us, Steve.
Nuke it.
All of while this is going on. Oh no, he bought another fighter plane.
Oh, wow. Yeah, full.
Rain the Caesar. The Caesar's charging to the front.
Why is he doing that?
What is it doing?
What's he... Is that like an... I really wish you could see like the maneuver orders in Wargame,
Yes.
where it's like an accidental attack move. Or maybe he is just literally getting that to the front for accuracy, but you don't really gain like accuracy. You don't
need to do
no.
that with yeah. This isn't a mortar.
Oh.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea. And I feel like if you zoom out, it almost looks like it's a general versus a mechanized deck. Like just the amount of stuff that's on the map right now for Steve wrapped. Like
Yeah,
there's just blue everywhere.
He's playing like a budget mechanized deck. Like
Yeah.
instead of getting the extra infantry slots, you just get the extra availability points and, well, I'd say worse super heavies, but it's as mechanized, never really has the super duper equipment.
Yeah, and a 2A4, honestly, for most games that we've casted, you wouldn't need anything better than that. It's rare.
Hmm.
Okay, so did he split up the Faust? He did actually split the Faustfinger up now, so they should be getting repaired. Kernas going out along with an F-15. So we'll see that Kernas should go down. Yeah, it goes down right there. F4 might go down the F-15. Oh no, it survives. Oh, both die, and the Rafale is going to go ahead and stay on top. So actually, a pretty good trade there for Grant, excuse me.
Yeah, especially being able to knock out one of those two pesky Kernases, his Fallschirmjägers can feel a little bit more relieved for the rest of the battle. So he is getting a good air game advantage. However, he really needs like some sort of armor support on Bravo. He's been pushing this very heavily with like infantry and motorized units and like artillery and air power, but he needs something big and beefy so he can just pick off those M41s in a much more cost-effective manner.
Well, Grant heard you, and he said nothing sounds more like big and beefy than AMX-10s. And so he called out 3 of them, a Gazelle cannon, Yeah, and a Panther coming forward, probably the one that dropped off his initial CV and Charlie. Oh, no, that one's coming as well. So he's going to push these forward here. To what end, I'm really not sure. Because now that Bravo's under his control, like, where do you go?
Yeah, yeah, it's a very good point. He could try to push into Delta from Bravo, just get the tip of it
Yeah,
and secure it. That would be,
yeah,
I mean, you can't fully, it's hard to fully capture, but even
it is.
just
Yeah.
neutralizing it would probably be his best bet. Because yes, you can push into Echo and Foxtrot, but it was a pretty, well, heavily defended.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It seems like to me that's probably the best bet there. Though he's going to need a mortar probably for some smoke. Uh, I mean, all his infantry. His infantry is basically like World War One-ing this. Like they are running around out here in the Foul Shoemaker 90, commanding this para. Like they're just going into this forest line here. The Panthers kind of in support, but they've used up all their ammo trying to kill a leopard. This isn't Warno, Grand. You can't kill the tank with the rocket helicopter.
In when I used to play Planet Side 2, we would call it a foot zerg.
A foot zerg.
Yeah. We just have
Okay.
all the, instead of like actually taking transport to go to the next base, everyone would just kind of run, which is really stupid because it takes bloody forever to run anywhere in that game.
Bro, look at all of this infantry just legit just running. Okay, so we do see the Commando's pair engage the Rima here. He needs the Fallschirmjäger kind of back them up. He did force the CV to move its positions, so it's kind of interesting that it gives him a heads up that he was pretty close to the CV location in Delta, but he needs to maybe bring something that isn't like just infantry running in the open.
Yeah. Oh, I think the Fallschirmjägers might actually be, well, the Nordlandjägers can actually prove to
From
be.
the range though, yeah,
Yeah,
like in
because
the
they have
town
recoilless
fight.
rifle.
Right, the town fight makes them really nasty there, because it negates that range. But the Nordlandjäger with that, oh, look at the Cobra here. That's just dirty right there. The elite German paratroopers just getting obliterated by that Cobra.
He's sending in the Raphael to go and knock it out.
Yeah, it's always a bad sign.
Yeah.
And it's alive anyways, 1 HP.
It's really just coming down to the AMX-10s to finish the fight so far.
I mean, the AMX-10s, like, they can do damage. They've unloaded plenty of infantry here, but he has no AA whatsoever. Oh, a HAP's coming up. Interesting. He's going to bring a HAP up here, which might kind of work out since there is a Cobra coming over from Steve. But where's the infantry, like, follow-up? Where's a mortar? He needs armor. Like, also, he's driving the Caesar back to go rearm. You could have just left it there, homie.
Yeah. I mean, I understand not keeping the Caesar right next to the FOB for counter battery reasons.
Battery. Right,
But you can just put somewhere else in the base. There's lots of space.
It seems like a lot of work. Like, Micro's a limited resource, right? It seems like you're kind of using a little bit of it to go, like, move it all around the map back and forth when it actually doesn't improve it whatsoever. But I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat. But these Cobras are gonna wipe up these AMX-10s here. Yeah, poor. They're gonna die for France right there.
Yeah. Honestly, it feels like Grand is playing a motorized deck with how he's playing. Like, both these guys are playing, like, specializations when they're really not.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing been used that I could think of that you couldn't use in a other form of the deck. I mean, we could see a Leclerc, I guess, at some point, right? But
Good, and I hope.
But I mean, I don't even know what, because this attack by Grand was super costly. And yes, there is 16 Fallschirmjäger Chads who survive so much shit that maybe they end up, winning the day here. But it's kind of hard to see, especially because there's Nordlandjäger, these SAS. I mean, look at them just get owned by the Fallschirmjäger right there in the forest fight.
Those G11s, man, once you get that clockwork working, it makes absolute short work.
Oh, then it goes down to the F4F. Actually, a nice little pick there for Grand. And his Panther should be able to dive in here, though there is the BTR 152, which has the 20 mil, so he kind of needs to be a little bit careful.
Yeah. There's still just a lot of fire support here available for Raptor to keep his push at bay as this individual scary unit, but, Fallschirmjägers can be chargeable, but Hydra rockets make short work of him.
Have these guys, Ring, was this a best of 3 or a best of 5 by chance?
I believe it's the best of 5.
Okay. I was just kind of curious, because they both have an insane amount of base defense right now. Like if you go look at each of them, it's a little excessive.
Yeah, that's quite a lot from both sides. I honestly, to be fair, this is a map where
Totally, it could be
base defense CV sniping does happen. The SAS and Alpha are actually in a not in an offensive position, but in a pretty good position to just use stuff, which is actually
But he also has like multiple. How many? I mean, he's got 60 points in M41s. Just chill. I mean, I guess it's not a lot of. It's not a lot of income. It's just funny, I think, to see.
It is.
The Caesar, has it killed anything?
I
don't think so, right?
don't think so either. It's just been chilling.
And actually, Rang, he disproved your theory about moving it to stay away from the the area to the counter battery because it's legit just firing right next to the.
I think he got tired and didn't want to move.
Yeah, he fired side eye. This is too much micro. The Rafale actually diving in there, it should be safe against that BTR. It would take a lot for that BTR there to kill that the Rafale, but he wasn't able to get a kill on either of the Cobras. Oh, and the Robian Norzlinger engaged the Fallschirmjäger, which are trying to repair. They're going to go down. He needs the Panther to engage. Oh, the Rafale got stunned. Oh, he's alright.
Gonna fly over the Roland too.
Yeah, he's alright.
Yeah. At ECM. But his push is still going in on Delta. That's the main thing. He still has a foothold. It's very tentative. It's really just down to his 3 Fallschirmjägers. But he's barely holding.
Yeah, I mean, it's like almost not. So the Mistral's going to open up right here. Okay, first shot misses. Second one does get the kill, though. So the Cobra goes down, but he lost the MX-10. It's 4 Fallschirmjäger fighting for their life. 3 now, excuse me. The Panther's out of ammo as well. And he hasn't bought any infantry to reinforce this, but he's buying a ton of their half. I don't feel like he's fully committed to this. Though, funny enough, his Legion 90, if they just kept running into the forest there, they could totally get to the CV.
Oh, yeah.
And a Cassiope.
They're just looking down south, like those Fallschirmjägers and Legions should be able to clear up those Norland Jaegers. There's a lot of heavy firepower, and also TPC Fuchs Maloons. There's still no rather proper tanks, my dude.
Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, the Fallschirmjäger might lose because the SCS are there too. Like the Fallschirmjäger are trading, I guess, decently. But the SES right there, there comes the Caesar. The Caesar could get a good hit, that could be decisive.
Yeah.
Or if he just put some more of his infantry in the fight. Or the Fuchs Milan, they're going for it.
G3 firepower. Oh, he's bringing up a CV now to try to neutralize Delta, so he's going in for the play.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of helicopters coming in too. His airplanes are up. Though the stun now is off the Northern Jaeger, so they're going to re-engage the Fallschirmjäger here. Just a lot of stun, here from the Caesar, but not a lot of HP done to these Northern Jaeger. Fuchs Milan said, no, whatever, I'll do it with the MG3.
Going in close. Damn the recoilless rifles.
Right. Well, I mean, he has the machine gun on, so they won't shoot. And the Fallschirmjäger will live. He actually could repair them. So many of those squads should have been dead, like, multiple times.
But they just multiply.
Yeah, so I think in spite of a lot of other factors, this has actually kind of worked.
Yeah, I mean, I do like how he has refocused into just fighting over south of Delta, because he's going to secure this pretty easily. As long as you secure that village sector, you're good to go.
The Mistrals suffered 4 straight misses, and then they got 3 straight hits onto the Cobra, which is as it was already dead.
Warno?
That felt like Warno right there. That was some Warno RNG for the Mistral teams.
Yeah,
but instead of taking 5 seconds to shoot again, it only took like 2. So the Panther's gonna land here though. He needs to repair his infantry. I don't even think he really needs to get offensive here. These Legion, pushing out into the open. Or his Tiger Hap, that's just begging to get shot down. Oh no, the Roland 2's out of missiles. So actually the Hap, which he probably has no idea, right? But the Hap can totally do some damage here right now.
No, it's just in a sniper section. Yeah, you're completely right. There's no reason for him to do offensive maneuvers on Delta. It's way too costly, especially from his angle. You just fortify a hold, you get that plus run. I believe in the 15 minutes, he should be able to catch up.
I think so too. if he doesn't do the math and he might think that he can't catch it, it's gonna be it would be close, right? At 15 with a no, but I think he would get there. It was at 1550 when it started. I think he'd get there, but he's going for the CV. The Hap's actually getting close to the BTR coming in clutch. Oh, and he moved the CV. Oh, that's a +3 tick for him for a little bit, which is really nice.
Oh, an actual tank's being brought out now. A Leopard 2A1. And I guess there was some AP Abrams earlier, but there we go. Like, some armor.
Oh, and the cats, the SAS that have been chilling over by Alpha, they actually just exposed themselves. They're launching stingers at the Casio. The Pumas right there, but they weren't able to get a kill.
That's some, that is some raw no shit right, yeah.
But I don't think he noticed.
No?
Yeah, because they kept trying to shoot a different Puma. That's
Caused us some turbulence.
yeah, minor air turbulence here.
Yeah.
F4F does dive over the point there. He needs to be careful. That roll into is rearmed. Gets 2 shots into it. One hits, forcing an evac there. But these Pumas probably could. Well, there's a Cortal right there, so no, I don't think these Pumas can actually do much if the AA is placed appropriately. It's a weird dynamic now because Grand has, especially with a little bit of that +3, that does help. Though he needs to rearm the Panther, and I would like to see him kind of lock down the position a little bit better. Though we do see now the Cortal opening up and all those Pumas basically going down right there. It's a rip.
Rip indeed. Back to base.
The flight of the Puma has ended.
It's a very short flight.
Yeah, it really wasn't that long. Then we do see the commando pairs pushing up. More Pumas kind of flying over here. That Leopard. Oh, the Leopard 1 actually in a good spot there by Steve. Was able to unload these Legion 90. And they could all die right here. The M1 IP pushing up to the Milan here. Oh, no. Milan insta dies to the Abrams team.
Yeah.
And
Casio. He's going in. He's going to spot
yeah,
the CV.
He does spot the CV. He gets the CV. What a crazy shot right there. So he gets the CV. That gets the +3 for Grand. And now this game is about to probably get off the rails here. Though, funny enough, there is not a single defensive unit in Bravo for Grand.
Oh, he's fully committed here. But I think to just... Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say that one commando pair could totally do it when that AMX 10 drives by.
100%. It's a good little rocket, and that Fuchs Foo will be boo-boo.
But Grand is still feeding units up forward there, right there. The Fallschirmjäger, you need to repair those, Grand. They need to go back and be repaired. Command's pair playing havoc there. This +3 could be... it's game-changing, Rig.
Yeah, that's going to be like... Yeah, he's going to have to buy the CV now. It's going to be another minute or two, and he's going to get a really Gucci point advantage. Oh!
The Missile with the machine gun! The machine gun gets the kill!
Woo! The NF run.
Yeah, the NF1 gets the kill right there. Those poor Legion 90 just sacrificed like Dien Bien Phu style. Just like that's not even fair. Oh, nice shot by the Caesar though. Yeah, and they were on the hill too.
Yeah. Oh, this is huge. I think like Steve just needs to re-get a CV in Delta, set up defenses again. And you're right, he should probably just try to push Bravo, get some pressure off that point.
I mean, look how much stuff Steve has chilling in Echo base defense. I mean, the M41's on forward base defense, right? Facing opposite towards Alpha, legit could get into Bravo right now.
Yeah. If they had the fuel.
And I mean, I have a feeling that Grand's literally going to charge these AMX 10s into the same spot, whereas other stuff just went. So, I mean, there's a chance he kills the Leopard, right? But it's not going to be bloodless. And these Fallschirmjäger... No, homie.
Oh, it's the Leopard 2A1 and the AP Abrams on the hill. They're just going to get blapped.
This pushes over before it started. I mean, you might be able to get a pick on the... Oh my god, the 2A1 died! And the Leopard 1 died! Rang, don't ever make a prediction again.
No, I'm just going to shut up for the rest of his cast now.
You've lost prediction rights.
Yeah. Prediction privileges, thank you.
Yeah, AMX 10, RC, OP, confirmed right there. And so now these Legion 90, they will be able to get onto the hill line here. Though the Cobra's coming in, the Missile, he's got to make sure that's in a decent position. Let's see. Vabs roll up here quick. They're going to get instantly annihilated by the Rima and the He's gonna just walk them right up there. He's legit. These dudes are gonna just go right up this, running up that hill.
VBL Mistral coming in clutch, knocking out the Cobra. It's really nice to see such heavy use of the VBL Mistral. It's such a cool and useful unit.
Yeah, you normally just don't see like it worth the activation points for a lot of players. Like for at least for general decks, it's just sometimes kind of hard to, because you bring the Kratal, you know, some dudes are bringing the roll in 3. It's just you see it. It's just not necessarily all super common.
Yeah, makes sense. Going in hot still.
When the missile actually gonna get the, oh no, he missed. He's gonna miss there, I think. Oh no. Oh, it shoots. It's guided though, which means it's gonna miss there. Yeah. So the command M1 Abrams is in the point now, which does bring it back to a +1. But I would say, I mean, if this game continues in the current like style here, we really haven't seen a lot of aggressive moves from Steve, which means even with these horrible trades going on here, Grand might be able to hold on to his lead. Oh, and the Faustfinger 90, they roll up. Oh, but they're so close to the Abrams. They're actually gonna spot it here because they get shot. Will a rocket get off? No, it won't get off. But he knows exactly where it is.
Yep. And they do go down.
Wait, what's the Caesar doing?
What? Well, he's out of ammo on the fob, you see. So the Caesar's going to die.
Yo, the Caesar legit just sending it right now. It's like a combat truck.
Yeah. Load it up with some supplies, use it as an assault gun.
Like, turn it into like a bomb. A remote control bomb. These Rima actually, yeah, the more Legion die right there. Grand's buying more Pumas here, which, you know, I know that worked against the Humvee CV. I don't know if they'll be able to kill the Abrams CV. At least not right away. Not like one shot. Look at the VBL Mistral. He's hunting down the Cobra.
Oh wow, he's going deep.
Oh my god. I'm assuming that's what he's doing. Oh no, now he's just chilling there. That is so funny, dude.
It's also, like, there's nothing left in Delta from Grand's side.
Oh no.
That one command group is just chilling, hoping nothing pushes it up. But honestly, just the amount of pressure being put on Delta from the Bravo sector, I think he's not even think about pushing down south. He doesn't have the time.
What's crazy is literally a minute amount of units from Steve could win this game right now. Like 20 points could win the game. I mean, Grand for like the 5th time is charging these Legion up here. Like this is worse than DMB and Fu. This is less sound of a plan as they get engaged. They might win here. So the Pumas are going in right here. They got the 30 mil out the door. They're gonna fly right over the command Abrams here. The Peace Ryan's up. Oh, I thought maybe he was trying to spot for it. I mean, he still has vision. But no, he let him shoot the Zeldas. And they missed it anyways. Oh, they killed the Abrams. This is definitely not the one out now.
This is ghetto as hell, good god.
Oh my god. So now they're just going to town right now. The BTR desperately trying to shoot him down. Martyr 2's now rolling up, which are, you know, Mice will be mini tank for everything. This is all worth here. I don't even know what can kill him right now.
Not much.
Oh, there's the... Alright, there he goes. The M1 IP is still alive. Oh, and it's out of range. Where's your smoke launcher on your vehicle? Oh, rip. Those Panzer guns just getting blapped right there. And there's nothing there to do it. The Caesar, it moved like to a more forward position, but it's kind of just chilling. Oh, right, we missed it. The Cobra dived in on the CV. Got the kill on the CV. It's now in Charlie. The F4 missed it. Was able to shoot. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, it goes down. Wow.
Just rare indeed. And the Grand has a pretty, I don't say grand point lead, but he's in a pretty Gucci spot.
Wait, why did he move the CV from Bravo?
To get into Delta?
But it's just gonna die.
If he maybe actually pushes it down south to the southern point of Delta, it'd be a royal throw trade. Not like trade in terms of unit lost, but in terms of points lost. Instead of just yeeting it in directly into Delta and...
No, he's eating right
Oh,
into Delta.
oh, he is gonna eat them.
Oh my god. It's... Okay, so the laws miss because they're that bad for the Roviet. So they're going to push back out of here.
He's
actually
bouncing.
He's bounced. Oh my. What is going on right now?
He's gonna find another parking spot.
Yeah, I think he's going to look at a parking spot. Then we do see the Cobra. Oh, and the Cobra's trying to dive in, but the Mistral's in the back line here. You see a shot, and he gets the kill as the Cobra kills it. The Cobra goes down right there. The +2 is still going. And honestly, I think this is going to win him the game. This crazy, insane. There's no way this has been cost effective. But I think it's going to be enough.
He just yeeted enough forces into Delta just to make it rough Ryle. I'm honestly impressed. It was very just like one strategy, just keep on pushing, but there's no pressure. Once again, like you said at the start, once you capture Foxtrot and Echo, there's not really too much you can do to really take advantage of it.
Yeah, this game's been wild.
Yeah.
He did get the Humvee CV back in there, but I don't think it matters. He's going to call it Gazelle King.
Why not? The helicopter spams worked before.
Look at all the planes up right now. The Jaguars up there chilling. You can see, I mean, he could probably just, yeah, the F4F should kill the Cobra here. Oh, I think he did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the GG. And actually,
what?
The KD's not that bad.
There's no way, bro.
Yeah. I guess shooting down all those planes.
I guess it was the planes, but the amount of Legion rank that died going up that hill, all the Fallschirmjäger 90 died.
He never got a proper, Grand never got like a proper tank. It's just aim extends.
Just aim extends.
That's kind of based.
But then they won the tank fight. They straight up beat the Leopard 2A1, the Recon Leopard 1, and the M1 IP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're just built different, man.
I guess so.
I guess.
I can't believe Grand was positive.
Same.
I honestly kind of in shock.
But really bloody good job. Like, he put, like, after capturing Bravo, putting pressure onto Delta was his best move. It's just a shorter location. And even though it felt like much worse meat grinder, he traded efficiently and got the victory. So, good job for him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, really well played there by Grant. I honestly did not think for a while there he was going to be able to pull that game off. And he did some crazy stuff. Like, honestly, I haven't seen some of that kind of gameplay in a long time, Rang. And maybe his opponent, Steve, was like, what's going on right now? I can't handle the crazy shit. Because it kind of felt like that at one point. I couldn't barely handle it. So, but yeah, GG's to both players. A really entertaining game to cast and watch.
Indeed. And yeah, once again, Graham, thanks for joining.
No, anytime, buddy.
And as usual, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please just take it easy.